All right, so yeah, I don't know anything about Pokemon. Well, that's not true. I don't not know anything. I at least know Pikachu, and you have to like collect these creatures by like get catching them in a Pokeball, and then you like battle against other, um, I don't know what they would be called, other Pokemon collectors, other trainers, I think. So I mean that's about as much as I know. I know I've heard of the names like Snorlax, uh, Charizard. Is this a Charizard? I think that's a Charizard. That's about all. I mean, I have heard of more. I've I've watched Penguin Zero play the card game with the Pokemon mod. So that's about the extent of my knowledge. This is going to be I'm ranking them on how who I think would win in a fight. So it goes from it's getting destroyed, like it has no chance I am destroying it, which probably none of them will fall into, to it's gonna like totally obliterate me. I have no chance. And then in between there. And these are the fully the final evolution for this Gen 1 through 8 starters. I when I was looking at tier lists, it was hard to find one that made sense that didn't have like more than 60 uh, options. 60, I don't know, what do you call them? Creatures? Yeah, I don't know. So I just went with this one, but if it's their final evolution, I'm probably going to lose to all of them. I also don't know how big they are. So I'm just going based off of how they look. Like I know nothing about how they actually fight. It's just purely what they look like. So I guess we can just start it here with this guy. What is this one? I wonder if I could just like drag the picture over to a different. Will it let me do that? No. All right. So I don't even know their names or anything. That one it doesn't look all that big. Man, it'd be great if I had someone who could tell me what that is. Let's look at let's see if I can find a list here actually that will tell me what they are. Okay. Charmander, Bulbasaur, and so is that a Bulbasaur? Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right. Okay, so it does actually look pretty strong. It's definitely very sturdy. Like, where would I try to attack this thing? Um, I mean, if you could get it, if you get it on the underside, that would I'd imagine that would be a weakness. It also just has. Is this just? Are these just leaves as protection? That's its armor, I guess. That doesn't seem like great armor, but I don't know. I'm imagining this thing has pretty thick skin, like an elephant or something. I don't imagine that would be something that I could kill. How big is this thing? Oh, that's how big it is? Oh no, that's how big it is before it's evolved. But it doesn't look like it gets too much bigger. Yeah, I think it would be fair to give myself some sort of weapon because look at all these things, right? I feel like just bare hands, I don't stand a chance against any of them. Probably. I mean, there's some down here that maybe. But I think let's just say that I have a spear. I have a spear. So if I've got a spear against this guy, I don't know, is that too OP? Because this is kind of small. I feel like a spear I could just prod at its eyes or something. So maybe I have like I don't know, a stone that I can hold in my hand so that I can swing and I have a little bit more power with my, attacks. So if I've got a stone against this guy, I feel like, you know, its size, it's probably coming up to its head is probably about what at my gut here if we're going based off of this size comparison. I think it's a pretty close fight. I do think I would probably win if I have a stone. I don't know what the like I said, I have no idea what kind of special powers this thing has at all. It's purely based off of how it looks. But I think oh wait, is this a oh. Oh, so it gets quite a bit bigger actually. Okay, no, I'm losing. I'm losing. How badly am I losing? I think probably it's going in the mauling me category. You know, before I was kind of thinking in this range here. I'm either winning slightly or I'm losing slightly, but given how much bigger this says that it gets, I think I'm done for. You know, I mean, I could get a few swings in maybe, but it's probably got my leg off before I've even injured it too badly. I don't know. Should that be a killing me? Actually, that's probably a killing me. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on each one, especially since I have no idea what it does. All right, that one's a Charmander. So let's look at that. Okay, so I'm definitely losing, no doubt. The question is it just killing me or am I getting obliterated? I think that kind of comes down to the size of it. Oh, really? So it's actually, height-wise, it's pretty similar to that. That might be a little more even than I'm giving it, but look, just from this, it's got fire coming out of the tail here. I'm assuming that it can breathe fire. It can also fly. It's also built. I mean, it is built heavy at the bottom. It's got a sturdy base, thick tail. You know, I'm probably get. I mean, yeah, I'm getting burnt to a crisp. But since it's not bigger, I don't think it's going in obliterating me. I don't know. Obliterating me is like I literally get like no hits in. I'm just fully demolished start to finish. I think with the Charmander, I don't know exactly the pronunciation. I think I'm probably getting a swipe in. You know, it's not walking away unscathed is what I'm trying to say. Probably. I don't know. It might just fry me off the bat. It might be obliterating me. I don't know, but based on how it looks, I am bigger than it. It seems, at least height wise. It's probably got a sturdier, wider base than me. That's going killing me. All right, that one's a Squirtle, according to that. So let's take a look at that. Oh, it has it here. You know, this is a useful image. Let's give it its own tab. And this doesn't have these. So I'm not going to go based off of these ones because the ones in this tier list here are not those ones. But this dude has guns? Oh, it's 6'3"? Oh, okay, so yeah, that's 5'7". So I've got a high. So this is 6'3". 200 pounds seems very. That's really light for something that thick with that thick of armor. That's really quite light. I definitely think it would actually be heavier than that if it's 6'3". Right? That is. Oh, 5'3". Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, it has guns. What does it shoot? It has some kind of a gun. I don't know how well it can aim it. It looks like it's just strapped to their sides here. So I have to do like a fire off like that, fire some rounds at me. I mean, I might be able to swipe at its head. This one might be obliterating me. What does it shoot? It shoots something. It's got a very strong shell. It weighs a lot more than me, even though it's shorter than me. I don't know. I'm imagining it's got strong armor. I think if I just tried to approach it, it would just turn a shoulder, you know, and then I would just be taken out right out the bat. That one might be obliterating me because I don't even know how I would approach that. All right, I'm assuming that's Gen 2 since the first three were Gen 1. So let's look at Do we have Gen 2 on here? Okay, so that's a Chikorita. Chakorita? Chikorita. Let's see that. I wonder if I can find a size chart. Like that other one. Not quite. Not one that showed its height and weight. This thing looks 211? Wait, 8'1"? No. $211. That's before it's evolved though. Oh, so it turns into a Meganium, and then it's 5'11", 221. So this thing, wow. I mean, it looks really friendly. Like, it does not look menacing at all, but just the pure size of it. I mean, what's its bite force like? Like, what sort of attacks does this have on me other than knocking me to the ground and then, like, stomping on me? Which is a very valid form of killing me. Like, it could definitely probably do that. I don't know, it just looks so, like, not, non-threatening. I feel like that one I might just put in even. Like, what advantage does it have? It has a somewhat size advantage for sure, but also it doesn't, like, it's got to, like, fight me like giraffes fight. Like, it's got to just use its neck or something to get me down. I feel like if I'm able to just get on top of it, and then maybe I could even choke it out or something, or I could beat its head in with the rock. I feel like that, I think I've convinced myself. Look, I've got to give myself a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here, because most of these are definitely going to be in the either I'm losing slightly or obliterating me. That most of them are going to be somewhere in there. So when there's one that I think I might actually be able to kill, I think I'm just going to give myself the benefit of the doubt and put it in I'm winning slightly. So that's where that one stands. This next one, Totodile. This might be a good, let's just search in here. All right. Then it's evolutions. Turns into, oh wait, that's not what that is. Oh, that's the other one. All right. Feraligator. And it is 7'7". 195? That is thin. They need to, like, rethink these weights here. How much? Because, like, look, take someone like Victor Wembanyama. He's 3 inches shorter than that. 4 inches shorter than that. He weighs 235. 4 inches shorter. Weighs a ton more. And look at his build. Look at his build. You're telling me that this, standing 7'7", is 40 pounds lighter than Wemby? No way. Anyway, I guess. I don't know what powers it has, but look at these claws on it. I'm getting ripped to shreds. Yeah, this one's obliterating me. I have no chance against this one. No chance. It's just slashing me to threads. It's wide. It looks like a kangaroo at the bottom. It could probably just, maul my guts out. Give me just a slash across the torso. Disembowel me. If I try to go in with the rock, it's probably got a really big reach advantage over me if at that size. I'm trying to go in there, I slash off, bite my arm. Yeah, I don't think that one's definitely destroying me. No chance. All right, the other one's a Cyndaquil. All right, which ends up evolving into, oh, you can do one or the other. The one that's pictured is that, are they both pictured? No. So the one that's pictured is a Typhlosion, which is either 5'7" or 5'3", 175 or 154. So combining height and weight, I have a slight size advantage. Just by the name, it seems like it explodes somehow. I like look at it's called Flosion, something Losion, and it has these flames, this blast going from the back of its head. It looks like, it's probably got a pretty strong bite. It doesn't look like it has too many physical weapons. It kind of just looks like a flying squirrel. A more unathletic flying squirrel. So, like, I'm not really intimidated by anything below there. Anything below there, and I'm for sure winning. If it explodes, oh look, I mean, something about volcano. This dude definitely explodes somehow. He's exploding me in some way. So, assuming that he has some sort of exploding ability, the question then becomes, how would I fight him? I think I would probably want to like bull rush him and just close the gap. Because, I mean, surely explosions would like, is it kind of like a thing where bees, like, they sting you and then they pull their guts out? Is it kind of like that where he explodes but like he injures himself at least somewhat? I don't know, probably not. That probably wouldn't be too useful in a fight. He probably just has some way of exploding that hurts everything but him. And if that's the case, I'm definitely losing. I feel like I might be able to get something. That explosion doesn't look too big and it's kind of going backwards. So if I'm able to stick in the front, I might have a chance of, getting a little few licks on it. But it's definitely, I'm definitely not winning. I think if I'm right about it exploding. All right, we're on to Gen 3. Treecko, Mudkip, and Torchic. They all look so sweet when they're so small. Oh, look at how sweet. A little wood gecko. Turns into a Sceptile. How big? 5'7" or 6'3". But really light, 115 or 121. Oh yeah, the Mega Sceptile is not what's pictured. So it's 5'7", 115. I mean, it looks like it can use its tail as a weapon. And like, it's got like spikes on its hands or something. It's also got pretty strong looking feet. Can probably also disembowel me. I don't know. I feel like this one doesn't seem as intimidating, but it looks like it would be quite quick, speedy, and it could probably pretty easily block an incoming, attempt to bludgeon it with my stone. So I think I'm for sure losing. This one might be another one where I'm getting mauled. It's mauling me. Seems pretty fair. I feel like it's in between these. I'm going to put it above this Typhlosion. Oh, what the heck? Which one is that? Probably Torchic. Hello? Looks kind of like... Look, you have to forgive me. I don't know that much about Sonic, but it looks like a Sonic character. I couldn't tell you which one, but there's one that looks like this. Alright. Oh, look at how sweet. It's type fire. I'm really not going to take that too much into account. How does that turn into that? What? And it's 6'3". But light. Again, 114. 115. How does it turn into that? That thing looks super fast. And look at those talons. Oh man. No, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. It looks super fast. Those talons are crazy. Yeah, it's over. Mudkip, such a sweet sounding name, sweet sounding little creature. What monstrosity do you become? Oh, look at how sweet looking. Swampert. It's on all fours. 4'11", 180. I mean, to be honest, I don't see exactly how it would kill me. Like, you look at its hands and feet. It doesn't look like it has any. I mean, it definitely doesn't have any sharp talons or anything. Maybe, I mean, you can still maybe pack a strong punch, but if it's on all fours, punching is probably not something in its wheelhouse. It's got a strong looking tail, but from the picture I can't tell, is it like a sharp edge or does it like kind of fan out? It does have these intimidating spikes right here, which I guess it could, like when a dog gets a toy and it's kind of could probably do that and like slash my legs a little bit. But I think at that point, the problem here is it also looks like it'd be quite good at defense because these big things here, like I'm gonna have to really get pinpoint accuracy to do some damage with my bludgeoning stone. I don't know, is it 411 at right here, or is it 411 if it's on standing like on two legs? I'm gonna assume that it's 411 standing on two legs because that most of them aren't that big where it would be 411 right there, but maybe it is. Or 511, excuse. No, 411. Oh no, it's probably 411 right there. Maybe I could land an uppercut. I feel like this one's pretty even. I would lean a little bit towards it. I don't know actually. I think I'm gonna stick that one in medium or even. I kind of gotta go a little bit quicker through these because I don't want to spend a whole ton of time doing this. Oh man, look at that one. So sweet, but it already has a burning tail. That one, whatever it is, it's a problem. Turtwig turns into Tortetta, which is what we were looking at. Are you kidding me? It has a whole tree growing on it. It's 7'3", 683 pounds. I mean, what am I going to do to it? What am I going to do? I mean, I can't do anything. 7'3", almost 700 pounds. And it has spikes everywhere, has a giant turtle shell. I'm doing nothing against that. That's over. That one's pretty clear cut and dry. All right, Piplup. What do you have, Piplup? How are you going to destroy me, you sweet looking little blue bird thing? Turns into an Empoleon. Okay, so it is a penguin looking. Look at that. Although with how short those legs are, I can't imagine it'd be able to get too much leverage to slash me with them. So I think that those aren't too much of a problem. It is probably quite sturdy for it regardless. I mean, are these razor sharp? Like, is this chopping me in half here? Also, like, is this just armor it automatically has? I don't know what I'm doing against this, and these look quite sharp. I think that I'm just taking a solid L on that. I might get a couple hits in. Yeah, I don't know. That one's and we get a little preview of what that becomes. Some fire monkey. Little Chimchar here. Oh, Chimp and Char. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, how cute. Turns into Infernape. Hmm. I mean, it literally just has a head of fire. Probably super fast. It's only 311 though. Okay, it's only 311. Other than the flames on its head, I feel like I can do pretty well against this one. I thought I was done for, but at 311, I mean, I've got a real, I don't know. I think I'd do well against this one. Again, we're giving myself the absolute benefit of the doubt. Like, yeah, you've got fire on your head, but how are you going to actually weaponize that against me? That's more of just a defense thing, but honestly, with just a bludgeoning rock to your face, that's not going to help you much. It does look like it's fast. It's got a couple armor points. I don't know what its method of attacking is, but I'm really giving myself the benefit of the doubt here. I think that one I could take down for sure. All right, little serpent looking one. Snivy. Wow. That looks so chill right there. Superior. Oh, 10-10. Oh, 10-10. Okay. So it's a snake. Okay. I mean, look at this. It's got a popped collar. I mean, really? Is this its mouth down here? What's it gonna do to attack me? I guess it could constrict me, probably. Because look at this tiny mouth. I mean, snakes do not have mouths like that. If they had mouths like that, they would not still be here. They would all be extinct. Because that mouth is so not non-threatening. It's so small. How are you even... I mean, so really, this is a constricting animal. So and it probably would do quite a good job at it at 10-10. But if I get a hand free, I might be able to bludgeon its head. I don't know. I don't know. Given the sheer size, like its constricting is really concerning. But I don't know. I don't feel too threatened by that one. I think I'm losing, but not by a ton. Like depends on how effectively it can constrict because it has seemingly no other weapon. Oh, jeez. Is that a Tepig? I'm assuming. The next one. Embor. So it's 5'3", but this is 331 pounds. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I might put it in mauling me because I might be able to get a few hits in there, but I mean, look at how buff those arms are. Huge claws. Yeah, it's over for me with that one. Oshawott. And I really kind of want to get through this a little bit faster. So that's why I'm not elaborating as much. What? How tall? 4'11". I'm getting gored. How do I stop that? It is an all fours creature, but look, I mean, I'm just getting gored. No way back, and it's got armor right here. Like, how am I really attacking this? I don't think I really, I don't think it's going to obliterate me because I don't think it really has the capability of doing so. I mean, it could, but, usually if it just stabs me again, maybe I'm already out, but I don't feel like that's quite as much obliteration as these ones are doing. I don't know, maybe it is. We're gonna put it high killing me, low obliterating me. Chespin. Chestnut. 5'3", 200. Huge claws. Huge claws. Reminds me of a mini ground sloth. Mini ground sloth. If I can type, oh my goodness. You know these guys? Except a lot smaller than that. But these huge claws here. Kind of that build. I forget what it is, but there's also a creature that, like, when it gets threatened, it stands up in that kind of a way. It's not quite as tall as this chestnut is. But realistically, I think I'm probably losing pretty handedly to that one. I think I'm getting mauled. Froakie. Oh, it's a little frog. What? How does it turn from a frog to a Greninja? So this thing is 4'11", only 88 pounds, but it can climb on walls, presumably with these kind of fingertips. Is this its tongue? No, it's a scarf, right? I don't really know what it would do to kill me, to be honest. I think I can take this one down. Yeah, I think I can take that one down. That might go in the same tier there. What attack does it have? Just from the picture, I can't really tell. It doesn't really look like it has any strong attacks. Looks like it would be a lot better at fleeing. But I think I land a few good bludgeons with my rock. And I'm winning that one. I'm mauling it. I guess I'm mauling it. What's the other one? Fennekin. Oh, so cute. Also, why are all of these like 88% male? That's pretty crazy. Delphox. Is it a wizard that has... It's like a fire-bending fox. And it's only 4'11", 86 pounds. That's actually really light. And I'm seeing this magician ability here. I don't know whether to consider that in my fighting or not. If it does have magician powers, it's probably either obliterating me or it's like mauling me. If it doesn't, I think it's probably the other way around. Like, I'm probably mauling this thing. It's really light. It doesn't seem to have much, like, look at how small its mouth is. You imagine that mouth on a 4'11" creature? That's a really small mouth. I think I'm gonna just kind of go in the middle there and say I'm losing slightly. Yeah, I think that's fair. Because you can kind of tell it's got me, like, you know, magic powers. I did initially assume that when I saw the picture. But I also don't know how much to count that. Now we've got Rowlet. It's got a little bow tie. Decidueye. UI. 5'3". It does have big wings. Okay. So it's like an eagle, but bigger. But a lot bigger. Huge talons. It can fly. If it can fly, it automatically has a big advantage. Might be able to get, I don't know. Should it go in the mauling me or should it go in the killing me? I think, like, it definitely is winning 90% of the time, but I do think there's like a 10% chance that I just off rip I land a good hit and then it's over with. So I think I'm going to keep it in mauling me. This next one I'm going to assume is Litten because that looks like a kitten that has fire powers. How badly are you going to destroy me? It's an Incineroar. Huge. It's like Tony the Tiger, but with fire. This one might be the most obliterating me out of all of them. It has the most destructive capabilities, I feel like. It has an insane combination of strength and speed. And look at the massive claws on it. It's the Kawhi Leonard of Pokemon with fire powers. Yeah, that's obliterating me. That is absolutely obliterating me. Poplio. It's a cute little seal thingy, or Poplio. Little sea lion. Which turns into Primarina. 5'11", only 97 pounds at 5'11". That is freakishly light. Yeah, look, you're getting destroyed. I'm sorry, you're getting destroyed. What power does it have? It's insanely light. Probably half of the weight is just water weight from this thing. Look at how soft it looks. Tiny, tiny mouth right here. Clown nose. The least menacing of all of them, probably. Super light. It's getting obliterated. It stands no chance. It's done for. And this is still 87.5% male. This. Like, look at the long hair. Everything about this is more, like, feminine. If this one is 87.5% male, I mean, all of them must be. And now we get to the last generation here. Grookey. Man, all this talking I've been doing lately, really, I've been needing water often. Oh, I was about to say, you're 1 foot tall, you're done. Oh, jeez. Rillaboom. Wow. 6'11". Only 200 is crazy light at 6'11". For a gorilla? I mean, it still is destroying me. It's 6'11". What am I? I can't even reach its head if it doesn't want me to. Yeah, that's done for. That is oh, wait. That's not the one in the picture. I'm just going to count it as that. It's probably the same result anyways. It's probably yeah, it's probably obliterating me, I'm going to say. These last two don't look as bad from the little preview we get in the tier list. So a Sobble, a Lizard, Inteleon, (6'3". Less than 100 pounds at 6'3" is wild. It's given really like Pink Panther vibes. Freakishly skinny here. And I can say that. Freakishly skinny here. What kind of weapon? It looks like this thing just has, like, it's really smart. Maybe. What kind of weapon do you have, though? I mean, you've got a reach advantage, but what are you really doing to me? Look at these. Look at these pencil thin arms. And you do have that. You've got these. These are your biggest asset down there. But if you're on, I don't know. I don't feel like this one's kind of even. And in a case like that, I'm going to say I'm winning slightly. There's a good chance that I get gored out with the you know, the feet here. But this thing is so freakishly thin and light. Just charge it, close the gap really quickly, and then it's not going to be able to get the legs up there. And I mean, how does this thing breathe? You know? It's like the mom from Meet the Robinsons. So yeah, I think this one, like, there's a chance that you win. I think I'm winning though. I think I'm winning. I'm moving it to I'm mauling it. And Scorbunny. Last one. Cinderace. I'm assuming that this is showing off the kicking power, which a bunny that stands at 4'7" would have quite strong kicking power. But this is another situation where close the gap, you know? It has one attack that it can do to you pretty much. That attack is non-lethal. Just close the gap. You might be able to strangle it out or something, you know? At only 4'7", 73 pounds. Look, I'm winning. This is another one that I'm killing it. What is it? I mean, it's got a kick. A non-lethal kick. I'm assuming non-lethal. It looks non-lethal. Just close the gap, wrestle it to the ground. You can probably strangle it out, you know? I don't know, just get in a range where it can't get that kick off. And then it's over with for it. See, I feel pretty good about that. We do have one in each tier then, which is nice. Definitely, I feel like this is actually a little bit better than I was expecting. I didn't know if I would have any down in this I'm winning category, but we actually have 6 in there. We've got 1 even, just because the defenses on that seem great, but the offense seems horrible. So I don't know how either of us would win. That was weird. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. That seems pretty accurate to me. All right, well, let's move on then. Get to the second part of this. Yeah, again, like knowing what powers these things would have, I'm sure probably all of them would be like up here. But just going based off the picture, assuming that like I can't just assume what powers they have most of the time. Like this one you kind of know, you know, some of them you know. This one. But not knowing what powers they have, yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate. All right, I'm going to grab water real quick. Oh, what the heck? What the heck happened? Just my view that's weird? Alright. That's alright. Alright, hopefully the volume is better. I know that last time dude, my view is like so messed up from getting Minecraft, but it looks normal on your end. But from last time, the volume of the game was incredibly loud because I accidentally turned the volume of me down and kept the game at the full volume. So hopefully that's fixed now. I'm assuming that even if someone were keeping up with this series, which no one is, but if someone were keeping up with it, they wouldn't have been able to make it through that video because of that problem. So our first attempt at hardcore was going really well. You know, we got our ender pearls all taken care of at the end of the first part. And then I went mining, probably about 15-20 minutes into the second part. I came across a zombie spawner, and I heard the baby zombie, and I panicked. I tried to tower myself up, and then I couldn't because I hit the ceiling, and there was still, you know, it could just walk up on the block and start killing me. Then I tried to block that off, but then that didn't work because it just climbed up onto that block. It's only one block high, so then it just ran under it, and it started hitting me. Got a few licks in before I got out. I was running, but then, yeah, I got killed. I panicked. It was really bad, a really bad choke job. So, I had to start a new one, but we found a good seed again. And this time, I'm going to try to go mining first, so that that same thing doesn't happen. Where I spend an hour and a half getting the pearl situation taken care of, only to end up dying pretty much instantly. So I am going to gather a good amount of wood to start off with. I guess this can go up a little bit. Just so that we don't have to worry about it while we're in the mines. Should also probably slaughter a bunch of these animals. Get a good food base going so that we don't have to worry about that either. This one's just asking to be the first one. Nah, he changed his mind. Sticks, yes, we will take sticks. And so we did explore off a little bit that way. That's where we got these berries. Spawn was actually off that way. There's a lot of animals close to spawn. But let's go ahead. I mean, 15 logs should be enough while we're down there. Just need a weapon real quick. Not a stone cutter. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably just going to set up stuff in the center of the town. That is not what I want. Just going to start off with pickaxe and an axe. The axe so that we can slaughter some animals a little bit faster. I do have 32 apples, a couple hay bales, and I should really harvest the rest of the hay bales as well before we get into the mines. That might just be the better option outright than just killing animals, because then you have to, you have to cook the meat as well, really. So I might just kill a little bit of these, and then we can just, I'll kill whatever's over here, but then other than that, we can just rely on the bread. I think I'll just call that good for the meat. And I actually will eat the rotten flesh, but I'm going to do it at a different time because I want to be able to do it where I just can eat it and then I just don't move for a while so that the hunger effects don't actually, cause too much. And I'll actually gain something from eating them. Now, something else that I talked about in the last one was that I am not opposed to reusing seeds. Like the seed for the last world was really quite good. We had a village, we had a lot of animals, we had a lava pool, and then there was that spawner that we found. So that was a really good seed. So I think if I fail here and this seed doesn't seem better, then I'll just go to that seed and do it again, because I'm so bad at the game that I feel like that is just fine to reuse seeds. I don't feel like that's a problem really. I mean, one baby... I had a shield and a sword, and one baby zombie pretty much is what killed me. Rather than fighting it or running in an effective way, I panicked and got myself killed. It was really, really not good. It was really shameful. A shameful way to die. Is that all the hay bales you guys have? You can kind of check this upper side of this village here as well. 35 is not terrible, but would like more. Alright. Let's just take a quick bath. Don't move. And eat our rotten flesh. Man. Also, this is not a Ray Rice jersey. It is a J.K. Dobbins jersey. Supporting Ohio State and the Ravens, 2 for 1. Oh, you really couldn't see that when I turned around, huh? Is that better? Probably see that one. See, look at that. Ate the rotten flesh, and the hunger took nothing away, so that's good. Oh yeah, we also have a lot of potatoes already. So, I think we're good. We can kind of just jump in. Let's gather some torches, actually, real quick. And then we can go looking for a good place to start our mine. Oh, it's over here. Just gotta make sure. Why did I run the long way? Grab it. Oh, you just had to jump then. Oh, he's gonna go tell someone. Uh-oh, we gotta trap this kid. We gotta trap. He's a threat. He's a threat to driving my costs up. Dude. Oh my goodness. Get in there. Yep, it has to happen. We can't have him telling other people what happened. Do they know? They don't know. Alright, good. That was his own fault. He had to jump when I was going for the torch. You know, clearly wasn't meaning to punch him, but he's just gonna go cry to his parents anyways. What a loser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep just so that a bunch of zombies don't spawn up here, and then we can just go right there. That looks pretty good. Guess I'll go around to this one, sleep here, get a couple more torches. And maybe I'll just grab a couple more logs. Why not? 19. Let's make it 20. Even number. 20 is a good number. All right. Whoa, what was that about? All right. There's a cow in here. Oh, is this it? Oh, it ends right there. That's unfortunate. But we can at least get the coal here. Get some stone for some stone tools and furnaces and whatnot. So it doesn't totally lack resources that we're after, but definitely would have been a lot better if it actually opened up into a good cave system there. And how many am I going to want? I'm going to want 3 for a pick, 2 for a sword, maybe 3 for an axe, and then a few furnaces worth. So we want a decent amount of stone. And then it's always nice just to have extra blocks that you can place and make bridges, tower up with to escape things like baby zombies. Let's get 32. Alright. Now let's go off and find an actual cave system. Oh, I think, didn't we find some when we were exploring over here last time? And I did see that opening there in the side there, but I don't think that's going to open up to anything really useful. Does this get into a part that isn't filled with water? Probably not. I'm probably just going to drown down here. Continue to die in embarrassing ways. Oh, there's this over here. Yeah, let's check that out. Sorry, but you're just right here. Ooh, should I? Oh, I did it. I did it. I feel kind of bad, but I get on there. I feel kind of bad, but I don't know. It's hardcore, you know. You can't get, you know, sentimentally attached to things like that. And right before this pickaxe breaks, I am going to stop using it and I'll make a stone one so that we can use it to smelt something, because that's more useful to me than breaking one more block. Yeah, or a few more blocks. Hopefully I'm able to get all this coal though before it goes out. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to. Oh, it broke there. All right. I gambled. It didn't work. It is what it is. 1 block shy. I guess 2 from what my actual goal was. It's kind of a cool looking area. I see some coal up there, and we'll check out down in there. So yeah, at this point, I'm still pretty much after any resource I can get. And copper's not a resource, the most useless thing. It's ugly. Hate copper. This is a nice little cave here. Some mushrooms. Could use for some stew. Yeah, my throat is really not used to me talking so much. So it is like wanting me to stop. It's dying, it's thirsty. So I am gonna just talk kind of sparingly. It's not like there's anyone in here anyways. It's kind of just for future purposes to look back on and remember the worlds that we made and things like that. You can't get up here, silly boy. Dang it. I was hoping this would actually open up into a big old system. Instead it just kind of comes to an end here. At least there's a good amount of coal. Still no iron though, which is kind of annoying. Want a little bit of iron at this point. Hope to find. Oh, that's nice. So I think we will have enough once we have a full set of iron armor. There's not really too many goals other than that, you know. We want a full set of iron armor, maybe all the tools, maybe bucket, you know, flint and steel. You want some kind of gold armor. Once we have that, I think that we're good to go out and try to go to the Nether. I kind of want to just put off doing the Ender Pearls until we know that we're actually going to use them. Because there's the chances that I die in the Nether are quite high. So, yeah, probably just gonna want to make sure that we can at least do that. At least get the blaze rods that we need. Then we'll think about pearls. Also isn't too important that I remember where I came from. Like, it is a nice area. It's very nice to have a village, especially one that large. But there are other villages. I probably will end up losing where I was at some point, but it is close to spawn, so we can always just go based off of that. But it's not something to worry about too much. And here's something. Let's kind of open this up like I did in the other one. I see some coal right there. My monitor again is not great, so it is hard to see sometimes. I mean, it's kind of just an old TV. That I'm not going to worry about getting. Not going to put in the effort to get it. Oh, see? Copper. Nothing down here either. There's some. There we go. It's kind of disappointing. That's all that this is. Oh, is it becoming nighttime out there? Oh, I do have 4 wool. Yep, I think it's definitely going to be worth it to sleep the night through since we haven't found our mine yet. Was I over there just barely? Yeah, I think I was. Let's keep moving. We'll find something better. I could just start digging into the ground. And that's the method I normally do if I don't find something immediately nearby. But I think this time I would prefer to try to find something that is good off the bat, has resources off the bat, and I'm not wasting all this time trying to find a tunnel. Just getting stone, gravel, you know, all those blocks. So there's more over there. That's got potential. Oof. There's also this. Let's check this out real quick. Is that lava light or is that... Oh. Okay. So this kind of connects back, I'm assuming. Yep, alright, that's good. What about the other side? This keeps on going. But it does end here. I think that we can get whatever coal is in here, and then once we have that, then we're pretty much just good on resources. We're not good on resources, but good on coal. Probably won't have to, you know, keep harvesting it throughout, because we'll have well over 2 stacks. Oh. Oh, there it is. So I think I don't want to spend a ton of time today, so I think I'm going to find the cave system that we're going to be using, and then I'll just smelt some stuff. I might even just do that off camera, smelting all the, well, the little bit of iron that we have and cooking the meat that we have. And that'll probably do it for what I stream today. Yeah, we might even have 3 stacks. By the time we're done getting this, that should definitely be enough. Ooh, man. Oh, we've got more. Wow. Yeah, end up burning through both of our pickaxes. Alright, so we are going to end up going over there. Oh, there's something there too to check out. Might want to get a look at that first, actually. That looks pretty interesting. Even if it doesn't open up into a big cave system, I kind of want to just see what it is. Get a look at it. Oh, this might be our system. Hey, hey, my mouse. Freaking mouse cut out. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're, well, surely, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh! Woo. Woo, that was dangerous. If I died from fall damage. Oh my gosh. No, don't turn into a drowned. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let's just get rid of these guys. Oh, really? This might be our system. If I can even get into it. And if you didn't watch, if you haven't seen the combat that I got killed in last time, you're getting a glimpse of how bad I am at it right now. Let's go up that waterfall. Hmm. Oh my. Alright, 3 creepers. That's great. It's probably the mob that I would want it to be most. Maybe zombies I prefer. Alright, we got a spider. There's a zombie. I'm gonna die. I'm already gonna die. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Nope. My mouse, don't cut out again. Alright. Well, we have found where we're gonna be. I think I want to make a little thing out on the water here. A little home out on the water. For now, it's just going to be a platform. Somewhere for me to smelt my things. Gonna have my bed once it turns nighttime. And let's just block this off. And then we will make 3 of these. And it's turning night. And we can throw 1 in each. So I guess we'll start that one off with some iron. Do the chicken real quick. Do the pork chops, and then once this cooks, I'll turn that into... Wait, oh, the beef. Some iron. All right. We found our cave. It's a dangerous one. I nearly died. I got really lucky that where I jumped off, the result was landing in water and not just dying of fall damage because I didn't check before. I just jumped. So that is great. I've got 5, 3. And then we'll just throw all the potatoes in here. That's probably going to do it for me, though. I don't think I want to be doing this much longer today. So I'll just finish off cooking whatever I have. I will try not to die. I'm probably going to be reading while I'm waiting for all of this to finish up. So hopefully a creeper doesn't explode me when I'm not paying attention. Excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be... So next time I'm going to want to do some actual good mining. Hopefully take care of all the mining, you know. I don't have anything planned as far as part 1 is this, part 2 is Minecraft or whatever. So I think the focus will just be mining, getting a bunch of iron. And yeah, I will...